Angeles production.
Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome. I'm Justin Sanchez. Follow me below on Twitter at 2Sanchez24. I'm your host here at Cookouts and Fistfights, a brand new show we're bringing to the Rick T platform. So you already know what's up, man. Adding new stuff every day. So you just got to stay tuned with us on Twitter. Stay tuned with us on Instagram, Facebook. You can always rewatch on Twitch. So let's get it popping, man. Yeah, so somebody I brought here today, he's going to be a frequent visitor, hopefully, and you're going to get real familiar with him because he's up and coming. So his name's Pablito, Cody Verrett.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, not a whole lot, man. How you doing tonight?
Doing all right, brother.
Heck yeah. If you guys don't know, now you know. This is Cody Verrett, a.k.a. Pablito, up-and-coming fighter out down there in Louisiana. Trains his ass off, man. Works his ass off, and he's up and coming, man. So keep your ears out for Pablito and look out, and we'll keep you posted with his next fight. So let's get going, man. Let's get going and show people what Cookouts and Fist Fights going to be all about. So here we go, man. We're here, and it's the first episode, and I've been kind of planning this for a while. I've been texting Pablito, telling him, this is what we're gonna do. He's been giving me ideas. Eric's been giving me ideas. Been putting them all together. So let's get into it. First segment here is gonna be the stash. Yeah, Pablito, he says crisp with it. So first thing we're gonna get into is Saturday Night Ride. Tonight's the UFC 266. Big night for the UFC. Prelims to start here. First one I want to talk about is Roseanne Modafferi. I'm sure you know about her, Pablito. She's been around for a while in the fight game. What are your thoughts on her?
Dude, Roxy's a killer. She fought she fought a girl that I trained with, Andrea Lee. I want to say she beat Andrea by decision, but Roxy's a gangster. I got Roxy beating a lot of people, dude. Whenever you have that much experience, as many fights as she's had, especially as a woman, dude, there's so few women UFC fighters that they're signing girls with less than 10 fights, and she's got over 30. So whenever you got that kind of experience, and her grappling is just unreal. So I got Roxy.
100%, man. Yeah, people are jumping in the comments saying they're excited to be here for the first episode. Thanks for being here, man. It means a lot. We'll be here every Saturday, so check us out. So I got Roxanne as well over Talia Santos. Her record looks sweet, 17-1, but I don't know if she's been against an opponent, a relentless opponent like Roxanne. So yeah, man, that's gonna be a good one. So it looks like we both got Roxanne there. Let's move on up the ladder there to Dan Hooker versus Nasrat. Looks like Nasrat's sitting at 13-3. Dan Hooker's, of course, 20-10. Both top lightweights. What do you think about that fight there?
I got Dan Hooker. I like Hooker a lot. Him and Dustin went to war, gives an awesome fight. I just think Dan's too tough, man. We saw him got caught against Michael Chandler, and that's just the kind of guy that if Michael Chandler's gonna beat you, he's gonna put you out quick. It's gonna be something like that. Uh, and yeah, like this dude saying Hooker has to win this fight. Hooker, he's coming off a big loss, bad knockout. So he's really got to kind of make a statement. And you just see, he's so determined to get out there with the weight cut. How he fought to get his visa like however many days short. All the stuff that he's going through to get there. I definitely see Hooker pulling it out.
100%. Yeah, and I was looking at, all the embeddeds, kind of watching some film and stuff like that, and it looked like Hooker was a little beat up, but that stuff happens when you're sparring and stuff like that. So that must mean that he's working hard, because a lot of people, if they go in there real clean, that means they're maybe just hitting the mitts. Am I right? You know what I mean? They're not really in there getting the action.
He's in there with Adesanya and Volkanovski all the time, City Kickboxing. So I know for sure those dudes are definitely going at it. He comes from a good stable.
Yeah, they always come in beat up, man. So yeah, let's go up to the main prelim here. It's gonna be Cheeto versus Marab, bantamweight. If I'm not wrong, that's a weight that you fight at there. What do you think about this fight here?
Yeah, I got Marias, dude. Marias is on a 3 or 4 fight losing streak. I mean, he's been fighting killers. His last win was Jose Aldo, which I think Aldo actually beat Marias in the decision. But I mean, dude, Marias is tough, and it was maybe 4 fights ago he knocked out Aldo. So he's a guy that could put anybody out. He hits
Mm,
hard. He's a really good Muay Thai. He came from a Muay Thai background, so I wouldn't be
right.
surprised if Marias went out there and put him out.
Yeah, man. Cheeto, man, he stomped on my toe a couple times because I'm a dang Sugar Sean O'Malley fan, and dude, he killed it that fight. It was a different animal than I expected to see. Been watching O'Malley for a long time, so you obviously know what he can do in the ring and what type of fighter he is. And to see Mraz do that to him made me realize, like, okay, this guy's a real deal. Like you said, he's on a losing streak, so I've been watching those, and I'm kind of rooting for him to come back. Um, but honestly, I'm not rooting for him to come back that strong. You know what I mean? Just because I'm a Sugar Show fan.
Dude, you're mixing them up. So Cheeto is Marlon Vera.
Oh, okay. See, that's why we got the expert here. See, I'm trying to over here run a UFC show, and now I'm over here mixing people up. So that's why we got the expert here, Pablito.
All those guys got the same Marlon, and there's like 10 Silvas too. So all those cats got the same names. Not hard to mix them up. But
Yeah, man.
Cheeto Vera, he's about to fight Frankie Edgar. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. That'll be a good fight.
Banger. Yeah, that'd be a tough fight.
Yeah, see, so I had it all mixed up, all wrong. Sorry about that, chat. Everybody watching. First episode, season debut. We're gonna get it right. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big, so to me, So we'll keep it moving. We'll keep it moving. All right, getting into our main event, man. I'm really excited about this one. Honestly, we're gonna skip right up to Nick Diaz and Robbie Lawler, unless you see anybody else you want to talk about real quick, Pablito.
Dude, I don't really know about the girl that Andrade is fighting, but Andrade is bad. She
Yeah,
really hard for a woman. Not to say that I'm sure it sounds bad, but a lot of times you don't see girls that carry one punch power. Andrade is one of those girls that she could put anybody out. And I don't know a whole lot about the girl that she's fighting, but I like Andrade in that. And then the
yeah,
next one, Jairzinho Rosenstrike and Curtis Blades is going to be crazy.
yeah. I agree. That's some big fellas in there throwing some hammers, man. What Derek Lewis did to Curtis Blades was crazy, but only Derek Lewis can do that to him, I feel like. So, but we'll see. And then going back to Jessica Andrade, I think that fight is actually preparing the, I guess, the winner of that fight will fight the winner of Shevchenko, I would say. Yeah.
100%.
So that'll be good to see Andrade back in there with her. So we'll
Yeah.
see. All right, so moving on up, Diaz and Robbie Lawler. So I'm young, man. I'm 23. I know you're young. Nick Diaz hasn't fought for 17 years, if I'm not mistaken. I can't really call it. I've obviously seen Mad Film. I'm a big Nate Diaz fan, big fan of the Diaz Army and stuff like that. I wouldn't say I'm a full part of it, but you know, what's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be crazy. I want to say the last time. Trying to think of the last time Nick fought in the UFC. It might have been the Anderson Silva fight, which was almost kind of a joke. It just kind of. I mean, it was a good fight. Don't get me wrong. Um,
Right. I
but
remember that was the one he was laying on his back and kind of taunting, right? Kind of doing it all. Yeah.
other than that, dude, I'm trying to think of what his last fight was in the UFC. Um, but regardless, dude, there's no telling what a guy's gonna come back like. What kind of training he's been doing, how he's been living in his retirement. We know that Robbie Lawler, has been fighting, has been training. He's been, decently active compared to
Right.
Nick. Sure. Dude, I just think Lawler's gonna go out there and kind of outclass him. I wouldn't be surprised.
100%.
I don't think that Nick's still gonna carry that power that he had the first time he fought Robbie to put him out the way he did. And I just think that Lawler's, too active. He's too he's just been in it so much. He's not going to get caught with the same shots he got caught with the first time they fought.
100%. 100%. Yeah, that's a good answer, man. I think, I don't know, I almost feel like Uncle Dana's reaching here a little bit. Like all these celebrity boxing matches and stuff that we got, you know what I mean? This is a grilling point right here. This is a grilling point. I'm going to do a deep dive right here into the Diaz and Lawler fight because I think that Dana, I mean, I get it that these guys should be here. It's a good spot for them on the card. I'm not hating on the fight at all because people want to see it. To me though, it has that feel of kind of like you know we got these two guys fighting. They probably shouldn't be even in the mix anymore, but it's gonna sell, and this is what we're doing.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's almost kind of the same thing they did with the BMF belt, making Nate and Masvidal fight. At the time, I guess Nate and Masvidal were a little bit of a better matchup just because of
Right.
where they were in the rankings. But I mean, in no way is Nick Diaz supposed to be ranked. They're fighting at 185, I believe.
Yeah.
Robbie Lawler's a welterweight. It's like the whole thing's kind of just a show, and I
Hmm.
guess it is important. I mean, you definitely got to bring eyes to it, and this is an entertainment. Um,
100%.
and I mean, it's not a bad thing for Lawler. I think it's a win-win for Robbie Lawler. I don't think Nick's as dangerous as he used to be. It's a big name. He's going to get paid. So I think if Lawler goes out there and puts him away, like I think he will, it might not move him a whole lot in the rankings, especially because he's not fighting in his weight class. But he's going to get paid. He's going to get some eyes.
Right.
He's going to get what I would call a somewhat easy fight.
I like it, man. Yeah, like I don't know, just like two dinosaurs, but two really athletic. Who knows what the heck's gonna go down? Gonna be a crazy fight type dinosaurs. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be awesome, man. I can't wait for that one. So let's move on to the next one. Uh, Angel HD Graphics here, real quick, is saying Dana is keeping the authenticity of MMA going, but it is hurting the UFC. I mean, yeah, stay true, stay real, and it's helping. It's helping a lot of people. So Valentina Shevchenko and Lauren Murphy. I'll let you take this one, Pablito.
Dude, I think that Shevchenko is almost unbeatable outside of Amanda Nunes. I don't see a way that and I actually did go back and look at Lauren Murphy just because, dude, in the girls there's so many. It's almost like Nunes and Shevchenko get fed somebody every 3 months, and it's always a
Mhm.
guy you've never heard of, or she's just rising, then boom, she gets just killed.
All right. Same with Wei Lee there for a little bit.
Exactly.
Hmm. Yeah, I see that too. So, yeah, I think the same thing. Like, there's nobody that's on their level really, so they're just handing them punching bags, and it's kind of sad to see because these girls are crazy.
Dude.
And if you've seen Lauren Murphy, she looks like she's built to win. Like she should win, but then you see Sevchenko and she was raised out there in the woods, just
Yeah.
chopping wood with her karate all day, baby, all day.
Yeah, exactly. No, and Lauren Murphy, she's big, strong, athletic, especially for the weight class. But I just think Shevchenko's so technical, and she's levels ahead. A lot of these girls, just because we said MMA is young. It's finally getting to the point where kids are starting to train, but it's still like just getting to the point where it's almost cool for a girl to do it. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
like
Mhm.
a lot of these girls that are in the UFC right now, they might not have been training since they were kids. Shevchenko is one of the few women in the sport that have been training, her whole life. She's a martial artist. You know,
Yeah, like, that's what she does, that's what she knows, huh, like,
yeah.
born and raised, and I feel like that's kinda the same with, like, what we said with Nunez and Zhang Weili, like, they're kinda the same, and it shows, and a lot of these guys should take some notes, you know what I mean? Americans are losing the rankings a lot, and, that's why I'm excited for our guy, you know what I mean? Go out there and bust someone up hopefully here soon, you know?
Baby.
Let's go. So, moving on to the main event. Let's go. Alexander Volkanovski and Brian Ortega. This is going to be a good one because last fight that Alexander Volkanovski had, if I'm not mistaken, was supposed to be this one, but it got rescheduled due to COVID. That good old vid, right? So now they got a fight, which is gonna be perfect. But he fought Holloway last, right? Before that,
Yeah.
right? And that was like the second or third time. And honestly, those fights are always like split decision.
Yeah, those are two really close fights. The Volk and the Max fight. Uh the first one and the second one were super close. The first one was a little more decisive for Volk. Second one could have gone either way for sure.
Yeah, man, I agree, man. Those are crazy fights too. And then you see what Max does after that. So now everything's just gonna fall into place for him, I hope. You know what I mean? So this is kind of what I'm predicting. What I'm hoping Pablito will happen, man, is that Brian Ortega will outperform Volkanovski tonight. Even though Volkanovski has proven himself to be a champ, like you said, he comes from a good stable. That man, they train hard over there. So, but I'm hoping that Brian Ortega can overcome Volkanovski, become the champ, and then Max will win his fight over there November 13th and have that shot to go for the title.
Yeah, I definitely see. I don't see a world where Max doesn't get back to the belt at 145, or a title shot at least. But I also don't know if I see Ortega coming out on top, man. Ortega's just he's legit everywhere, but I think his style to beat Volkanovski, you got to be dangerous. Uh, in the striking, you got to be able to put people away. And we saw him put away Frankie Edgar. Uh, he was a little bit older. We saw him put Frankie out, but I don't know if Max Holloway can't put Volkanovski out. I don't see how Brian Ortega could. And I know in the grappling department, Ortega's levels ahead of most guys, but I also don't see a world where you could take him down. If you can't take him down, I don't think he keeps him there. We saw Chad Mendez take Volkanovski down, and he was up in seconds. We also saw Chad Mendez, who hits like a truck, hit Volkanovski, drop him, and Volk get up and knock Chad out. So I just don't think that Ortega's got the right tools to compete with Volk.
100%, man. Like, I think Volk, Usman, Dustin, a couple of other guys that I can name, you know what I mean, if I really thought about it, are like tanks if you think about it, because they're almost like any type of move you try to make on it, whether, like you said, it's takedowns or when you do get them down and you try to keep them down or you're trying to go for a submission, tap them out, just not happening because these guys are just so well rounded that when you go to tap him out, he's breaking your arm before you can even think about what move you're gonna put on him. You know what I mean? So, and another thing that I think that Volk, Usman, Dustin all kind of have in common are they're kind of like these super athletes in a way. You know what I mean? They're just kind of ripped, well rounded dudes who are good at what they do, but also super strong as well. So if they're gonna punch you, they're gonna punch you hard, and if they're gonna reject your takedown, it's gonna be hard. On sprawls, wizards, whatever it is gonna be, you're gonna get yanked up and hard too.
Yeah, no, I agree. And Volk, I mean, they say that he was playing rugby at like almost 200 pounds, I want to say, or something crazy. So it's almost like he's carrying this like bigger guy's strength, but cutting all the way to 45.
Right.
Insane.
That's nuts. Yeah. Have you ever played rugby?
No, dude, I played football and soccer my
Okay.
whole life, so I guess it's kind of like a little bit of both. That's pretty much what rugby is. Halfway with
Yeah.
soccer.
Yeah, straight up. I've always played football since third grade, man, and then I got out to college. Obviously, couldn't play football at college because injuries, stuff like that. It's not because I wasn't good enough or nothing like that. But yeah. So then I joined the intramural rugby team, and man, that was crazy. It was more like club, you know what I mean? So it wasn't all the way a divisional sport, but man, that shit was crazy. I got my ass whooped a couple times.
Yeah, I've heard it was fun, dude. Everybody who plays it. We have UL has a team. I didn't go to college, so I don't think I really have that option. But
I think you're on the right route anyway, buddy.
yeah.
Yeah, probably do. But all right, man, let's get to a quick commercial, and then we're going to get to some underdogs real quick. And then I know you got some important stuff to do, so I'll get you on your way, all right?
Sounds good.
Let's get it. Kind of recovery steps look like?
So we have it's actually, dude, it's one of the bigger gyms in all of America. Crazy, it's in Lafayette. It's Red Laurel's Health Club. So Red was actually like Mr. Universe or something at one point in the 80s.
Oh, okay.
He started the gym here in Lafayette probably right after he won Mr. Universe, and over time it's just kind of grown. And dude, we have like, I want to say 3 or 4 pools. They got hot tubs, cold plunge, sauna, steam room, stuff like that. And they better cut me a deal for shouting them out right now. But it really is awesome. It's I mean, Dustin goes there. It's like a public gym. So for Dustin to really, think it's worth dealing with all the fans and the pictures and talking to people, it's definitely better.
Yeah, bro, definitely.
Dustin's also got a full sauna in his. He's got a private gym. So we also go to sometimes. It's got a sauna there too.
Questions. One of them is from chat, man. Our guy Tony Cave here is saying, what is the number one thing you think you could improve on?
I could definitely not get punched nearly as much as I do. and don't get hit.
Yeah, a little duck and dodge.
Dude, you might have to show me.
Justin, hit it one more time. Hit it one more time for him.
There it is.
And this is from sitting, man, so they could get me up on the cage, back up against the cage here, Yeah, tell us, man, some up-and-coming guys out here in Colorado.
Dude, I got little T-Rex arms, so, like, for me to hit people, I got to get in there.
You got to get in their chin?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. My next question for you, bro, we just had that one from chat. My next question for you is specifically for people around the world that have been wondering this on Twitter, bro. I've been hearing the question and seeing the question over and over and over. Who is the guy with the mustache? Who is the guy with the mullet? Bro, at 21 years old, how did you end up with a mullet and a mustache like that, bro? And it's gold. I'm loving it. It's like I said, you're dripping swag, bro. But for the people around the world who want to know, bro, how did that become a thing?
Dude, it's my mom's actually a hairdresser. So, yeah, it's definitely in the blood, but I just kind of, I let it all go during quarantine. And I had like a massive fro. And I remember like once the barbershops opened back up, like my mom had it really conditioned, like it looked sick. It was long, flowing. But I went to my barber, I was like, dude, I can't train, like it's getting in my face, but I want to have long hair. And he was like, you want to have short hair and long hair? I was like, yeah. He's like, so a mullet? And I was like, yeah, dude.
Let's let it rock, bro. Let's let it rock.
Right now that you would compare yourself to, maybe fighting style or different things like that. Is there any fighters you really compare yourself to right now?
Dude, there's a guy I really like to watch. I started watching him just because of his haircut, but then I realized he's kind of a short, wider bantamweight, Ricky Simone.
Okay.
Ricky Simone a lot. He's got a sick mullet, and he gets down. I like Volk a lot, just because I like all the shorter, wider guys, because that's how I'm built. So I think Volkanovski's definitely one. Dude, TJ in his last fight, just to see how he dug deep and kind of, like I said, I like to take one to give one, and TJ definitely took a fuck ton in that last fight.
Like he gave up his eye, bro. Dude, he gave up his whole eye for that one.
I like TJ a lot, despite, whatever he did, the cheating and all that. Really just anybody under like 5'8". That's my thing.
One more question before we bounce out of here, man. Matthew Faraci in the chat said, what's that flag on your wall?
That's the Lafayette flag, baby.
Hey,
Lafayette, he said represent, throwing it up.
Yes, sir. Hey, really, all those people that claim it, whatever. And, Nate Diaz, all those guys that got their shit. Bro, Lafayette's got more UFC fighters than any other city probably in the world. Man, Daniel Cormier had 2 belts. Dusty Poirier had the interim belt all at the same time. 3 belts in one city.
Let's
3
go.
belts in one city. He said represent in Louisiana.
Woo! Sorry about that delay, man. Like I said, season debut. How you doing, Pablito? How you feeling?
Chilling, man. Doing all right. Saturday afternoon, bro. Watching football, doing some podcasting, hanging out.
Heck yeah, you having a good time so far?
Oh yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Heck yeah, man. I can't help it, man. Gotta keep rocking. Let's dive into chat a little bit. I know that it was blowing up. We kind of were going on and on, so we gotta check it out. Dana is keeping, yeah, we got that one. Celebrity fights are more for making things interesting. I could agree. Lawler, but we all want Diaz, of course, hoping he can get through this and continue fighting. Anderson fight wasn't a joke, though, Pablito. It was a great fight.
Yeah, I respect it, man. It's just I've never been in a fight where I had to lay down on my back and show off. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, the man's got a point.
You know what I'm saying? Like I get, the showboat and I get the Diaz brothers do their thing. I just, you know what I'm saying? You pick your hands up and you just fight. Not to be all like traditional martial artists about respect, this and that, but like
Not yet.
I like to fight.
Yeah, Pablito's about to shit. Like, he ain't playing. All right. Sup, J Money and Pablito, the man, the myth, the legend, Jello Rex.
What's up, brother?
What's good, bro? Thanks for stopping by. Soccer, your arrows are pointing the wrong way, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing, Pablito. Fire. Let's go, man. All right. So let's get into some Matt Farachi's here, Jigaman Porto's here. We got a lot of people here, man. It's a good night. Hell yeah, let's get into something a little bit different. We're gonna call it the underdog of the card. There it is, man. Angel HD hooked it up with the graphics. My first underdog is, of course, Murphy. Lauren Murphy. She's plus 980.
Jeez.
Yeah, man. And it was bad. It was 1,700 at the press conference. People must have watched that embedded. I don't know what happened in Vegas, but
Hey, you get plus 1,700, you gotta throw a bag, man.
yes. So how do you feel about that? You think we already talked about it, you know what I mean? She's obviously the underdog to us and the rest of the world. So do you think she'll be able to pull it off?
Dude, just seeing the plus 980 and seeing that she's the biggest one, like it makes me want it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
Like, dude, yeah, hell yeah, why not? I got Rocky posters up in my room, so
Yeah.
I pray she does. I'm officially talking with Lauren Murphy, dude. I'm on board.
All right, let's go. I'm with you with that. I'll go Lauren Murphy. Even though I love Shevchenko, but look. I don't even know I wouldn't do it. I'll leave it to Shevchenko, man. I'll leave it to Shevchenko. All right, let's move it. Let's move it on. Next underdog, of course, the man, Brian Ortega, stepping in there with Volkanovski. I don't know if I could rock with him, but plus 150, man.
Yeah, I don't like Ortega, dude. I used to like leading into the Max fight, and I know the dude's a banger, for him to not quit in that Max fight. And I know he's legit, especially on the ground. But I don't know, dude. He's just like gives off this fake like LA West Coast like gangster. I don't know what he's trying to do. Like Volk's real, just kind of straight up. I'm a nice guy. I like to fight. And he shows up and he gets to it. And like I'm just into that. I saw the guy said he likes Adesanya. And that growing up, the only real fighter that did that I really enjoyed was Anderson Silva. But other than that, dude, I like guys that just go to work,
Right.
fight. That's it, dude. Like treat it like a job. Like show up, go out, go home. T-City almost just kind of gives off like a fake look. And I don't know if it was an embedded. It was something. And he was talking about how he loves to wear plain white T-shirts. And I've been working at bars since my senior year of high school, dude. No plain white tees in the club. That's rule number one.
Hey, I'm gonna hit one of my favorite songs real quick. I got ass cheeks on my white tee.
As it,
All these hoes, you got it on me. Hey, yeah, I already know, man. You gotta say out of the white t-shirts, especially in the club. Take
Yeah.
it from Pablito, take it from me, take it from a whole lot of people and white t-shirts. RIP the white t-shirt. But yeah, man. I mean, I like Brian Ortega to the point of like kind of the persona because I like Cali. Um, I do like California a lot, so it's pretty cool to see that it's kind of a Cali heavy car being Nick Diaz, Diaz Army, Brian Ortega. But then again, you know, I am all on board with Adesanya, and I like. I don't necessarily like Volkanovski because I like Holloway too much. My girl's from Hawaii, you know what I mean, and both of those fights I seen, I was like, come on, man, I scored Holloway. I thought Holloway won, so I kind of got a little vengeance against that good guy, man. He's for real like a little king, bro. He just gets in there, pop, 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 like a tank.
yeah, no, I get that. I know it's hard for me not to like almost take it personal whenever dudes beat my fighters. Like I have a burning hatred for Conor McGregor because of the Dustin thing, and obviously I'm a little bit closer to Dustin than most fighters, like most of the other guys in the UFC. But dude, I feel that anytime somebody beats my guy,
Yeah, piece of shit. Yeah, I know. I'm right with you. Heck yeah. So yeah, I don't know if I could really rock with Volk either, but it's funny because I like Volk's coach from all the embeddeds and stuff like that. That Australian or New Zealand guy, dude, he's freaking funny, man. And he gets down to business. You don't mess around with him.
yeah, dude, he's got a room full of killers, man. I don't know what they're doing over there at City Kickboxing, but they're doing it right, man. They're striking so legit, and you can almost tell just watching their guys go. They have their own like specific style. You know, they all kind of Adesanya, Hooker, and Volk all have the same kind of striking style, and they got two champs in the same room. So
True that. Yeah, man, they're doing something right. All them shoeies they be doing over there and crazy stuff.
exactly, bro.
Driving nice cars, man, over there in the jungle. Man, life would be good to be from New Zealand. But no,
Yeah.
just kidding. But I know you guys are doing things down there in Louisiana.
Hell yeah, bro. We're getting after it over here, man. We got obviously we got Dustin. Alan Joban just moved back. AJ Fletcher just got signed, that flying knee that everybody saw. Promise you I'm making it soon. We got
100%.
we got a kid named Riley Malansaw, who you guys can keep an eye out for. Tyreek Malvo, who's a pro. Keep an eye out for Tyreek, man. We got some guys, I promise you that.
I'd love to hear it, bro. I'd love to hear it. Well, man, I know you got some stuff to take care of. I appreciate you joining me tonight. And I know you're going to be joining me in the future, man. So I'm so happy to have you on board, baby. Let's get it. Cody Verrett, everybody.
Later, brother. I appreciate y'all.
100%. Yeah, man, that was our boy Cody Verrett. Love to see him. Love to see him doing his thing. Follow him on IG at Cody_Verrett. Go ahead and follow him on Twitter at Verrett Cody. It's on and popping, man. If he's not your favorite fighter right now, he will be soon. So just keep watching him grind. He posts some good content, and he's really funny on Twitter, man. He had me going the other day, so it's cool to see, and I'm glad to have a friend in him. So I hope he keeps coming back, man. So let's move on with the show, and thanks everybody for tuning in. Future fist fights. Let's get down to it, man. This is something. There it is. That's our graphic from Angel. So this segment, basically what we're going to talk about is anything that catches my eye or anything you guys drop in chat that you want to talk about next Saturday. But for now, what we're going to talk about is the Fury vs. Wilder 3, baby. Some boxing. Let's get down to it. You know what I'm saying? Throw on them gloves. Let's go. Fury vs. Wilder. I can't wait for this, man. Fury vs. Wilder 3. The first one was a banger. Fury got his ass laid out. Second one, banger. Wilder got laid it out like 5 times, kept coming back. We didn't know what the heck he was doing. I don't know what he was doing. I really don't. Chat, if you do, drop it. He said his armor was too heavy and stuff. He was all tired. Man, I don't know. I don't know if he was prepared. I think all that shit was too flashy when he came out. I think that he's definitely got a wake-up call after getting thrown around by a dude like Tyson Fury. And shouts out to Deontay Wilder because he's one of the baddest in the game. And to even get in there against a guy like Tyson Fury, gotta have some cojones. So yeah, man. So let's pop that graphic up one more time, man. Let's see it. October 9th, everybody. Pay-per-view. Gonna be a lot of good fights on that card. We will be diving into it probably next Saturday or future Saturday. So yeah, man. Wilder wins next match. I'll bet $1,000. I would love to see that bet. FanDuel's probably got you hooked up. Oh, there we go. First plug of the show right there for FanDuel. Shouts out FanDuel. If you aren't betting, you've seen some of the underdogs. Excuse my voice there. Some of the underdogs there that were plus 980. So you could definitely make some loot off that. So yeah, man, I'm really excited about that. Ortega's plus 150. So yeah, we'll see. So let's move on to the next thing here. Favorite fighter news. I'm sure if you've been listening, you heard me say Holloway is one of my favorite fighters. This gets real interesting because Holloway fought the guy who's fighting main event now, who's Volkanovski. They fought for a title fight, close fight. Max Holloway lost, to sum it up. Tough loss. Then he had to move on. He fought Callum Cater. That was that viral moment. I don't know if you guys seen it. He was getting punched, bobbing and weaving, punching some other guys. Said, looked straight at Joe Rogan and DC and all them down there, and he said, the best boxer in the UFC. Whoo, whoo, whoo. He was ducking and weaving, and it was awesome. It was just awesome. And we love to see it. And I just couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? So now he's fighting Yair Rodriguez. And Yair Rodriguez has been killing the game too. He's a high-level submissionist, high-level wrestler, definitely a high-level boxer. He's going to give Max Holloway everything that he can, and it's going to be crazy. So we're looking forward to seeing that, definitely. That is November 13th, and a little deep dive into this, a little grilling point for this here will be that the winner of this will fight the winner of tonight's main event, whether it be Yair or Max Holloway. That's why I came up with the whole theory earlier saying that I hope Brian Ortega can pull it off, get the win, because I feel like Max Holloway obviously has a better chance to win against Brian Ortega. Shout out Jigaman Porto, man. I love all your shows, so to see you say that about mine, man, means a lot. So thanks for being here, and let's keep it rolling, man. How do you guys feel about John Jones getting arrested and catching more charges before he was charged back? Supposed to get back in the octagon. You know what, Jello? I was going to bring it up, but since you brought it up, and honestly, I wasn't going to bring it up because I was like, I'm not going to bring that on here for the season debut. But we got it. So let's get into it, man. I don't even know what happened. I didn't look it up. I see a lot of memes, and I know that John Jones is notorious for getting in trouble. But one meme that stuck out to me the most is, I'll forgive John Jones after the 13th time that he does it. That makes sense. You know what I mean? John Jones, it's all right. We'll move on to the next one. I don't know, man. I don't know what's next for John Jones. He was training hard. I didn't even know why he was going to. John Jones is always in trouble. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not one thing, it's another. I seen him chase some dude out of his garage with a shotgun and, like, his big German Shepherd and stuff. I was like, whoa. Like, John Jones is crazy, man. And he's crazy to even want to gain all that weight to go up and fight Francis Ngannou, who's one of the baddest people in the planet. We've seen what he did to Derek Lewis, and a little tidbit on that is Derek Lewis actually knocked out Curtis Blades, who's fighting tonight, and that was Curtis Blades' last showing. So yeah, we'll see. So yeah, man, let's keep it going here. I feel like Octagon reputation should be over shadows the bowl lead. Heck yeah, man. I feel that way too. So yeah, we're gonna get to a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with some more.
What up, everybody? This is your boy Eric, Tony, Jello, and Justin from the Rick T Podcast, where we have something to say.
The Rick T platform is officially live this weekend,
and we can't wait to see you there.
Sports fans, gamers, and podcasters are all welcome. Come on down and let's get you some fame.
Trapping out the house with the boys on the wonders. Trapping out the house with the boys on the wonders. Trapping out the house with the boys on the wonders. Tried out the bando. 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 Trapping out the house with the boys on the wonders. Trapping out the house with the boys on the wonders. Tried out the bando. Got two like Rambo. Got bird like Birdman. Got white like Lindsay Lohan. Made 100 set on the pussy pants. On the corner serving grounds. My nigga be on the block hard. My nigga be serving that hard. Got bricks like Shaq at the free throw. You can call my phone. Got them prices for the hello. Don't knock at my door. I don't wanna talk to you. Got them bricks for the hello. I will serve you. In the bando, put it up. Got them bricks in the wall and in the floor. Piece of real way I'm playing with the dough. If the band wanna talk, I just tell them I don't know. Fuck 12. Trapping out the house with the boys on the wonders. Trapping out the house with the boys on the wonders. Trapping out the house with the boys on the wonders. Tried out the bando. 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 Trapping out the house with the boys on the windows. Trapping out the house with the boys on the windows. Trapping in the vacant. Serving all my patients. Get it from the Haitians. Smoking loud, my eye look Asian. Getting to the money, running to it, trying to chase it. Like it when she make it. Cook it when she naked. Throw it in the microwave, baby, crocker, how I bake it. Trapping in the meadow. Big guns like commando. Flip it like a sando. Foreign bitch, she look like J-Lo. Get it brick from Venezuela. Me the plug, his name is Pedro. Trapping out the house with the boys on the wonders. Trapping out the house with the boys on the wonders. Trapping out the house with the boys on the wonders. Tried out the bando. Tried out the bando. Tried out.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Spread them racks on no chain. My bitch love do cocaine. I fuck a bitch, I forgot name. I can't buy in the wetter rain.
We're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right. Hey, tonight, what are we cooking? Mabu tofu. I don't eat the tofu, but I eat the mabu. Look it up if you want. It's Chinese. It's pretty good. Y'all are gonna get used to me. Y'all are gonna get used to me because I'm coming back every Saturday at 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. We're gonna get into a little surprise segment. If you're here, you know. If you're here right now, do not tell anybody else what is about to go down. We are doing a segment. Who's calling? You know what we're doing. We're prank calling mother suckers today. Today, we're getting Caesar Luna, my friend, my brother. Let's see if he answers. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, can I talk to Caesar Luna?
This is Steve.
Yes, you had an Asian party last night. This is your landlord.
My landlord?
Yes.
I have a landlord.
Yes, you are. I know you don't own it, and I got your number right here from the neighbor, and you're going to throw a big party all night, huh?
I did not throw a party all night.
Well, you're going to have to tell it to me when I'm coming to your door, because I got a big old ticket book for you, Bucky.
You have such a bad accent, Justin.
All right, Caesar, man, you're gonna have to go back and watch Cookouts and Fist Fights. I noticed you weren't in the comments, man, so I had to prank call that ass.
Nah, it's because I don't have a Twitch thing. Bro.
Oh, I don't want to hear it, Caesar. You got prank call, baby. You got prank call. You got prank call.
Motherfucker.
All right, appreciate you, man. You are live on the Cookouts and Fist Fight show right now. You are live on the Cookouts and Fist Fight show right now. You got anything to say about the
You
UFC?
low-key had me because I did have a party last night and I was loud.
I can tell you were serious, my boy. Yes, first call, season debut, successful. I appreciate you, Caesar, about being a good sport, man, and I'll hit you up later, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, man, take it easy. That went better than I thought. That went better than I thought. You know, I couldn't keep it together, or else we probably could have kept it rolling. But yeah, man, yeah, that was crazy. So let's move on. Back down to what are we moving on to here? Producer, help me out here. All right. So here, let's just gather our thoughts here. Go back up here to the brand here. One sec. Cookouts and fist fights, man. So go ahead and drop a comment about what you guys thought and what maybe we can add, and your favorite fighter, and I'll add some news. I'll pick one and add some favorite fighter news within it too. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time, and I think that this show is gonna be very, very fun and very popping. And I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. So I think what we should do is go ahead and shout out our next show, because this is the first time in history that the Rick T platform has had more than one show go live in one day. So we've had two shows so far. Another one coming at you live, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So let's get it, baby. The Rick T podcast premieres tonight. Let's go. You check out that graphic, man. Angel HD Graphics out here killing the game. You already know what to do when you see that logo, or you already know what to think when you see that logo as well. A little bit of John Jones, baby. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of John Jones right there on that logo. Our guy Eric, our guy Jello, our guy Tony are going to go out there and they're going to rock it, man. We got a special episode tonight. So it's going to be beautiful, and I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that's what we like to do here, is have a lot of fun, man. So I hope that you guys like this episode. And we're going to be live every Saturday, man. Like I said, every Saturday you can catch me. We won't always talk UFC. We won't always talk fights, maybe. Maybe we'll get on here and maybe we'll actually cook on screen, and I'll give you guys a good chef lesson. Who knows? But like I said, man, thanks for having me on, and thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time on Cookouts and Fist Fights.
Entertainment.